Well, how goes it, you beautiful souls? Welcome back to the Etheric Roundtable. I am Mayu, your channel and rainbow bridge to the ethers and what you need to know about what is going on with your energy this day, August 1st, 2020. Has been a whirlwind to say the least. I know I have been busy. I've been away since May, last time I made a video. My goal is always to try to be more consistent with my video making, and life has just been coming at me fast. So, I wanted to get on here and try and start August off right and really get more consistent with giving you all the updates and the energies from your ancestors, way shores, and guides, and the divine spirit of life that you so need in these very challenging times, but beautiful times as well. So, without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into this reading. I will be just pulling a few cards just to see where you are energetically. This is a collective reading, and I don't typically feel that I read for cross watchers. So when you log into this channel, then it is for you, not for someone else. That doesn't mean that other energies may not come up that you deal with, but this is me talking to you for the divine. Okay. So, how I read and any other information will be in the description box. I offer a number of services and blah, 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 all that good stuff. Let's hop right to it. Okay. I hope everybody is doing good, just kind of chilling in these hectic times. I've already shuffled the cards, so I'm just going to start pulling. All right, Spirit. What is it that we need to know for the collective? Okay. The collective spiritually. Oh, love is only fire burning for me. All right. I might have to get up and turn the light on, y'all, so y'all can see these cards a little bit better. My aim is to pull 6. Maybe I can get 6 right here. Maybe not. You know it's time we clear the air. And what you know, you know. Wanna groove, I wanna groove. I'm also just gonna pull the cards before I start talking, because I tend to want to know what the whole message is before I start giving you some messages. We're just gonna put both of those together since they both popped out together. Okay. Every chance I get from the first time we met, I wanna groove. Okay. Can y'all see that? I wanna. Looks like y'all can, without me having to turn the light on. But I think I'm gonna just get up and turn the light on anyway for the hell of it. So give me 1 second. All right. I guess that helped, but my shadow is still kind of blocking in the way. Okay. So we have Taming the Wind, the Gatherer, the Sun, the Smoky Mirror, the Holy Mountain, the Hummingbird, and Pachamama. All right. Yep. That's how I'm going to say that. Pachamama. And I'm just taking in what I am feeling collectively. This is trying to inform us of. I'm probably going to have to look this up. Okay, so but right off, what I am feeling is that a lot of you are going within, or needing to go within, and also see things from a different perspective. I could say a higher perspective, but I will just say a different perspective. Um, and see, like on this card, this person, I don't know if you can really like see that person, but right here, there's a little bitty person on there sitting up on the mountain, right? Sitting up there, and they are in meditation pose. And then you have like the Buddha over here. And this to me reads of seeing things from a higher perspective. There's also like the moon cycles of the moon behind the sun with what looks like maybe an eclipse. And then you got the number 7, right? And that's alignment. That's like spiritual alignment, the alignment of your seven chakras. So it's going through phases. Some of you all are going through phases. Things have been eclipsed out of your life, and it's a matter of starting over. And we even have the sun here, right? So with the sun being here, this means that things have been illuminated or being illuminated for you, and you are gathering information. Also, realizing that things are not what they seem. Where you might have thought it was one way, you are now recognizing and realizing it is a completely different way. And oops, my bad, y'all. I made the camera move. But all so like when I see this hummingbird, to me, I get the picture of hummingbirds move so fast that you can barely even see their wings. So it's like moving fast and being so swift that like in your movements that people don't even see what you're doing. So it's like keeping things incognito, but at the same time, you needing to slow down and not move so fast, right? And but be as graceful as a hummingbird, like graceful movements, moving so quickly and going through um, your transitions gracefully that people don't even see it. And when you emerge, you're just so beautiful, because to me, hummingbirds are some of the most beautiful birds, right? They are very gorgeous if you can actually see them. Um, but when you emerge in with such beauty that people don't even recognize who you are anymore, right? But I'm just gonna get some more cards to clarify. We have the King of Earth. If I can get the card up right there. Lines together. Okay. I made that flip, so I'm gonna just turn it back upright. Desire. Then why is the sun here, Spirit? Mm, okay. The smoky mirror, Spirit. Why is this here? Yeah, this seems about right. The Holy Mountain. The Hummingbird. And Pachamama. Why is that here, Spirit? Okay. So we got the King of Earth, Desire, the Two of Water, Eight of Air, the Mother, King of Fire, and the Three of Water. And it just reads to me manifesting your desires, coming into union with self first, um, but also with coming into union with self, coming into union with the divine, with your ancestors, tapping into your intuition and being fulfilled that way, being in the flow and excited about it, stepping into your power. And I know there are a lot of messages about stepping into power and manifesting, but this is really what I'm seeing. So it's like stepping into that feminine energy, and you have the balance of the masculine and the feminine within yourself first, and then being fulfilled, like having that feeling of abundance, but at the same time, so it's like two kings here, right? And with the king of earth falling on like taming the wind, it's like being not necessarily frugal, but wise in your spending habits. Learning not to just spend money all willy nilly, and you see something and it's like, yeah, I just want to get it. I want to go ahead and grab this. But learning how to manage money wisely, manage your time wisely, manage your relationships wisely, and not being in victim mentality. Like truly understanding things are not as they seem, and what you think it is, it's a little bit of that, but it's more of a need for you to stop looking outside of yourself and step into your own power and be in the flow, right? Just be in the flow of what you need to be doing for you. I'm gonna look up this Pachamama because again, I don't really know what they might be trying to say with that. And it's a number four. So somewhere there is balance. Your methods, how you do things, what you need to take care of. Okay. Pachamama represents the unconditional love that the earth has for all her children, including stones, the plants, the animals, and humans. She is the goddess of earth, also known as Gaia, who pervades all creation in our planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our timeless soul can experience life in a biological body. The joy and pain we taste during our brief time on earth are invitations to discover the boundless love of Pachamama. You are a child of the earth. Now is the time to eat right, love right, and be joyous, regardless of the circumstances you may find yourself in. Be grateful for your life, your body, and all that nourishes you. Pachamama invites you to relish each breath, embrace your joy and your pain equally, and discover love through both. Let Pachamama know how much you appreciate all her blessings with an act of service such as planting a tree, helping save an endangered species, or protecting the oceans. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right too. With this smoke and mirrors and this eight of earth, it's it's still that balance and getting the things that you desire, but loving life to the fullest, the good and the bad. Understanding that things are not what they seem, or it's not as bad as you think it is. Um, don't project any of your insecurities on anybody else. Don't feel like anybody else is supposed to give you something that you are not willing to give yourself, right? And with this three of water, like it's like she's just gliding, just feeling real good about life. She's smiling. I don't know how good you can see that with my shadow and then the camera shadow, but like she's happy. She's smiling, good to go. She's got like her allies around her and just in the flow, gliding on water, like just feeling real good about life. And that's it. Like just be happy. Your desires and wishes and all of that is coming in. It might be coming in kind of slow because you have like earth energy is slow energy. It's steady energy. It's solid energy. But if you think talking about the earth goes through seasons and phases, and it takes time for those things to blossom and bloom, right? Even the mother, she's got all this greenery around her and she's pregnant. Pregnancy is 9 months. It's a tortoise sitting in front of her. Tortoises move slow. Like it's coming, and you have been working diligently to achieve certain things. Um, and they are coming, they are manifesting. But don't get caught up in the fact that it's taking longer than what you were expecting for it to take. And that's a lesson even for myself. While I try to exclude my energy from my readings, this is even a message for me because I've been working diligently on getting my business up and running and the steps that it has taken and the time that it has taken. And one of the best sayings I've heard in a while was something that said, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. And that couldn't have been more accurate to me because I've been at this for a while. And while it has taken some time to get to where I want it to get to, I know it's right here. It's like right at the tip of my fingers. I feel it coming in. And I know a lot of y'all feel it too. And you've been told over and over again that, your ships are coming in, your harvest is about to be reaped. But it was still things that a lot of us needed to work on within self. First question what we desire and why we desire it. And and if it's for the highest good of all, not just for your own benefit, because we are interconnected in this life. And so then when you get over to like the water and the fire energy, water can move slow or it can move fast. Fire can move very rapid, right? And then you got the hummingbird. So you got the king of fire that fell right on the hummingbird. That's fast energy. That's rapid energy, but that's also powerful energy. That's also being a leader, um, and being confident and understanding the dynamics between um, your spirit and your natural self. So, like your spiritual well being, as well as your earthly well being. Okay, because fire is representing your spirit, your willpower. So that's you really stepping into your power quickly, but also learning how to control and tame your emotions, right? And I just wanted to get a little more information. I love these cards right here, y'all. It's called the Ibiza Tarot, the Oracle of Tanit. And I just really love these little cards. Let me get one more that's hanging in. Yeah. The Octopus, Knight of Cups. It says victory through cleverness and knowledge. The gatherer and desire. We have Eleanor's Falcon, King of Swords. Big decisions require the leadership skills of a king. Take control and organize those around you. And that's falling on the gatherer. It all makes sense. And then the sun and the two of water. Good. And then we have Tanit. Through bursts of creative energy, you fulfill your potential, artistic inspiration and perseverance, creativity, kindness and completion. This is the Empress. So you basically have the Empress twice. Like we just gonna say you have the Empress twice. Like with these cards, they read a little different, but they are like a tarot and oracle decks mixed in one. So the Empress is like a big deal. It's stepping into that feminine energy um, and maturity and compassion, but also having the logic, right? You got the King of Swords, the King of Fire, and then the King of Earth. So it's definitely a balance of the logic and emotions, right? Go figure. We get the drum, which is temperance. Calm balance is the key to making good decisions and finding the best solutions, right? Okay. All right. I wanted to pop right out. King of Pentacles. So the King of Earth again, the fig tree. Material matters must be attended to. Seek professional advice if necessary. This says, trying to stay out of y'all light, the more, which is the King of Wands on top of the King of Wands. Guidance by someone with higher knowledge creates something lasting and worthwhile. Right? And then touch your mind. And we have strength, which is salt. It says salt, strength and karmic power, balance and self-control, confidence of the equilibrium between spirit and matter, life and sin, and its strength, right? And that's Leo. So you got Leo, Cancer and Leo, Aries and Taurus, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then Venus, which is Libra or Taurus. Okay. And for me, it could be some people with that energy, or it could be time, and we are indeed in Leo season. Um, Followed up by Scorpio and Sagittarius, Capricorn season, then Pisces and Aquarius. But for real, y'all, like it is definitely about a balance and stepping into your power. Like when you have the Empress twice, the Empress is powerful. Then you got the King of Wands twice. You got the King of Wands clarifying the King of Wands, King of Fire, King of Wands on top of a hummingbird. Right? If that ain't fire energy, I don't know what is. And it's telling you to really just um, have the strength to stand up and do the things that you need to do. We are all in the midst of fighting for a lot of things, to change. And the fact that this is the more to me is kind of speaking volumes, but I won't get over into that. But what I will say is it's everybody fighting for change and having the strength to endure, being the salt of the earth, watering the earth, giving back to the earth. This is about a love of you and spirit, coming into union with yourself and spirit, balancing out who you are, truly recognizing who you are, gathering the pieces of yourself back to you. You've been spread so thin. You have just been all over the place, going to and fro, all fast, moving all fast, not slowing down to really recognize the steps that needs to be taken. And it happens. It happens to the best of us. But now is the time to be strategic, move gracefully, be balanced. Don't be so fast moving in what it is you're doing that you neglect to see things from a different perspective, from going within and also from tapping into your energy. Like tap into you. All that other stuff will come, but it's about tapping into you and then tapping into the divine spirit of life. Because if you tap into the divine spirit of life, or if you tap into you, then you are essentially tapping into the divine spirit of life and then your power. This is gathering you back to you, learning to love you unconditionally, the sun shining on you, you being successful, and what success means to you, not what success means to society or what success means to the next person. This is about what success means to you. And um, taking action, like, but being mature. So it's like you got the Knight of Cups, but the Knight of Cups falls on top of the King of Earth. And knights are all about action. So are kings, but kings have gone through what they have gone through and achieved what the knight is trying to get to, right? So it's going through those emotional, for the Knight of Cups, it's going through those emotional battles and taking action to fully understand yourself on an emotional level and why you might think or feel the way that you do. Because when you get into the male principle, that is logic, it's the thinking, right? And then the feminine principle is emotion and intuition. And you can't have one without the other. Because if you lean too much into one, then you unbalance and you're not seeing things clearly. You're not seeing them how they need to be seen. Like it's cloudy. That smoky mirror. If you're not balancing out those energies, that if you're not balancing out, you got the temperance. Like tapping into both of those, because when you get the drum is a beat. It's the beat of your heart. It's the beat of the earth. It's a tune that you learn to balance out to, right? And if you are not balancing out that emotion and that logic, then you're not seeing things how you need to see them. Okay. It'll be hard for you to manifest and bring to life the things that you would want to. And again, the fact that you got the King of Pentacles and the King of Fire twice, like that's to me very significant, right? That's seriously tapping into, even for some of y'all, entrepreneurship and managing finances with that responsibility that comes with being an entrepreneur and owning your own business. It's learning how to tap into that energy that will allow you to balance out your desires, what you wish to achieve, and also be practical about how you handle all of that. And then you essentially end up to being happy and celebrating and loving life and being a master manifester like the magician. The magician is not here, but I still get kind of that magician energy when you talking about, and then like my candle says, free spirit. And like the sun, this woman is like dancing and happy. And then for this to be water energy, right? You see the warmth in there, the happiness, the connectedness, the two little fishies down here kissing. Like if you can't see that. But for real though, y'all, like it's just getting it together and being happy and being content with you. And yeah, it for some of y'all, it might be about somebody else coming in making you happy, and or bringing more happiness to you, not making you happy, but bringing more happiness to add on to the happiness that you already have. But really, what I'm seeing is this is about the things that you have been working on finally coming to fruition, and you also stepping into a love of self and the power of who you are, right? Um, and being successful, like abundance, true abundance. But abundance is not just always about finances, it's emotional, spiritual, and financial abundance, okay? But within self. And then once you love yourself so much, it begins to spill over into somebody else. It begins to spill over into the earth. It begins to manifest itself where everybody benefits from it because you love yourself so much that you are beaming. You beam love. You emanate love, right? And that's the ultimate way to be so free and to love. It don't mean that you don't have fear, because the polarity, not the opposite, the polarity of love is fear. You can love something and fear losing it altogether. Don't think of things as bad and good. That's duality. Think of it in terms of polarity where it attracts and then it strikes a perfect balance, because you fight for something that you love for fear of losing it because you love it so much, but not holding on to it so tightly that it's not allowed to be free. I hope that makes sense. So I'm just going to pull a card or two from spirit messages from the universe. And there's two right there. And because I'm already 32 minutes in, I'm just going to read these two and not pull no more. And let that be that. Okay. So it says, I love when spirit does this. Love doesn't have to mean near, and I heart you. Some are better loved at a distance for a while anyway, and that's okay. Besides, I really know the difference. Tally ho, the universe. And I heart you. If everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above, but by those now in their life, there'd be little hearts drawn on everything from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets. And I so look forward to that day. Big heart, the universe. This is loving you. Some of y'all, like I said, might have love coming in from somebody else, but for most of us, and most of you, this is about a love of you, because right now that other person is distant and they kind of need to stay that way so that you can learn to love you. And like I said, let it spill. Once it builds up so much in you that it spills over to where you writing little hearts on everything that you touch. Like you overwhelm the hearts of others with how much you love you, that they learn to love themselves. All right. So that is it. That's your energetic insight for today. Um, and hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow with another energetic insight. If not, then I'll probably try and skip and do every other day for these, because energy is fluid and this is what's in your energy right now. It's manifesting, it's coming. If you don't already see it, it's it's right there. It's in your energetic sphere, right? So I love y'all. I appreciate you for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, I thank you for stopping by. And if you have been here before, welcome back. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Yeah, little girl. Wait.
Is you done?
Yeah.
Grandma on the phone. It's time to spill teas.
Time to spill tea.
Yep.